There you go. Uncle GB with the save. I knew there had to be something going on. Can you hear me now? Remember those stupid fucking commercials? The guy that looked like he was in Weezer walking around. Can you hear me now? Thanks for that save. Alright, we'll pin. Yeah, too quiet before. Right on. Yeah, I was probably using the stupid controller mic. That was too dumb to hit the power button. I think when I put the headset on, it was plugged in. And that's why I could hear it for a second. But thanks for that save.
He could give you... We were just limbering up.
All right.
I'm as flexible
So I
as
think this
any
is just
shinobi,
finishing up
like a wet noodle.
a mission.
Please don't compare me to a noodle.
We're ready to train if you're ready to teach.
All right, let's start.
Now,
You know what? I gotta turn
when
another
your
light on.
weapon
It's
is
too damn
occupied,
dark.
you must rely on the strength of your own body. At times, a strong kick will do the job. Not only does it keep enemies from your vital core, but kick hard enough, and they will take flight.
There wasn't
Raise your
any
stomach.
talking at all. Thought I was in a Bo Daniels stream. Oh, we love Bo.
I've been wanting to do that to him
Technical
for years.
difficulty.
Let me try.
Square your hips.
Welcome
Ground
back,
yourself.
Ben. Good
Draw
to see you.
power from the earth.
Did you actually finish up what you were doing, Ben?
Ow!
On your stream, your speed run? Usually Amelia with technical issues. No, if I'm not using OBS or Streamlabs today.
Good
That's what
point.
always screws
Want to
me
show
up.
them
the
how
most.
it is done?
Nice. Way to go, dude. 90 freaking platinums trophy.
The goal is
1
to lift
minute?
them off the
No
ground.
way.
Send Kino flying.
That's insanity. Hold R2 and press. Okay. Oops, that wasn't R2.
You can do better
Her
than that.
mic isn't working.
Another.
Just don't tell her. I've been victim to that, but it's always with Streamlabs and OBS. Like, my problem with OBS always ends up being that it'll
That is a
detect
kick.
something one
Keep
day,
it up.
and then I'll come
I
back
could
to
watch that
stream.
all day.
Nothing
Alright.
will have changed,
Time to bring out the barrels.
and
Finally,
then nothing
drink.
works. Like, my mic
Not
and
barrels of sake,
camera were
Kane.
not working the other
Now I
day.
will practice kicking
Just
you
for no
into
reason.
them.
Don't worry about me, sir. Kane's made me sleep in a barrel before.
Like, there wasn't an
always wakes up
update or
just
anything
before I
that
roll him
ruined
into the
anything. It
river.
just decided that, OBS doesn't want to work today.
Make them fly!
Alright, here we go.
Kinu's always scraping the barrel.
That probably hurts.
You guys don't look so good.
Never been better.
If you need more practice on me, I'm here. I'm a human training dummy.
You're just a dummy.
Will my lesson help you?
Definitely. I can see my enemies flying already.
We'll master it too before you know it.
Too
Have
hot.
some of our
Wear
riddle
my damn
scrolls.
hat down here.
Is there something you can teach us?
So I
Miss
think what this
Mallory?
is going to do is this is going to allow me to complete
Oh, I'm sure there's
the
something I
shinobi
can
skill
do.
tree.
Then we need to prepare. Come back tomorrow when I've regained feeling in my body.
They locked a bunch of stuff out to the knowledge
I
points,
can feel my spine.
and
I didn't
some of
know you
them
had
are
one.
blocked out
Rest will
to
do me
like
good.
quests.
A rest and a new torso.
Come back tomorrow.
Sure, I've been...
I know how to meditate now. I actually learned how to do it. Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Glad to see you tonight. Yeah, right? What are you going to do now, Ben? That brings a great question. You think you're going to do something more retro? Did I hear something about getting a PS5 soon? Tell Biscuit Cat they don't get no treats. I was the first like, come on. Aw, thanks, Shelly. Yep. Just like GB said on the last stream, nobody likes to support. No, you guys are awesome. I love you. Thanks for hitting that like button. Retro and a modern game. Ah, so you're just gonna kind of go back and forth. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit Metal Gear
have healed.
and then Pokemon Violet. I'm gonna kind of bounce between those two. I don't hate Pokemon Violet. Now that it's on the Switch too, it doesn't run with like an embarrassing freaking frame rate.
Embarrass me in front of Miss Naue.
What? Does
Hey,
Kino have an
Red's
imaginary
here.
girlfriend
Yes,
now?
listen to Red.
No, I just...
A love
you
for a like.
Never mind.
Right? I love you all. Man, come on now. Hit that like button. You guys are incredible. Hope everybody's having a great night.
Did you know that you smell like hydrangeas?
Oh yeah, Switch hooked up. Have Mario Kart 8. Nice.
Guess that means you forgive me for all those bruises.
Of course. We're
Yeah,
really-
Mario Kart 8 is so much better than Mario Kart World. I thought Mario Kart
Let's see
World
what
was
you've
one of the
got.
worst games I've ever played. They got the like shells combat part good. Like
Alright.
I hit a lot
Let's
more
say you
people
want to
with just
kill
a
someone,
random green
but they're
turtle
not
shell
bad.
now.
They're just really annoying.
I know that.
Hell yeah,
feeling.
I'm down with that.
Talking about you, numbskull.
I'm down with that. Mario Kart 8.
Imagine
Do we have to share
this
friend
person
codes?
is alone with their back to you. What do you do?
That is coming. What is
Try to
today?
go to a horse cart?
Today's the
Check his
6th, so
sleeves
4
for
days away.
Wrong.
Hell yeah.
Very wrong.
Tickle his neck.
No, stop.
They tried to run away without
Mad
killing
Max.
me?
No, I
Tell him
did
to
not
find a
play
tree branch
that.
and shout.
You know what that game always reminded me of was that game Rage.
That's
RC
what you
Pro-Am
do.
is the jam, dude.
Beautiful silence.
That was like an RPG racer before it was ever a thing.
Oh, me next. Use me, Miss Naue. Use me.
You ever play
You
Off-Road?
can do the honors, Yasuke.
As long as he's not so enthusiastic when I do it.
Yeah, but you can set up an online friend code so everybody can join. Oh, right on. Yeah, Mad Max is the jam. Come on now. Let me turn my other TV on and see my code even is. I don't know what my friend code is, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Off-Road. Remember that? How they had the 4 different wheels? Or was there more? Yeah, I think it was just 4 wheels. Alright, what do I have to choke him. Not near my Switch right now. Well,
Sorry, Kino.
you can always hit me up and let me
Now
know
he'll
that.
Just take a little nap.
I'm on Discord. I should put my Discord
Kane, you
up
patrol
on my
around.
channel
Let's see if
description.
Yasuke can sneak up on you. Kinu,
Yeah, that's
you're
one of
with
those games that didn't get enough respect, GB.
I'd only
I
turn
think
my
they
back to
fell
someone like you,
victim
sir.
to the
I will try
the
to be
licensed
gentle.
game
Come
perception.
On, where's the fun in that?
Like all the old people, you can tell the people that have been around gaming for the longest time, because they always have like sneaky suspicions about
You can't sneak up on
licensed
me, sir.
titles.
I am unsneakable.
Yeah, Off-Road was awesome. Remember hitting that Nitro? And again, that was just like an RPG. Choke Kane undetected. Right, and it was so fun because that was literally one of the first games where you could all play together like that. Choke him. Alright, I had to pay attention. I was talking too much.
And down he goes. Let's keep practicing.
Even the regular NES version of Off-Road is incredibly playable for what it is.
Nice
Has
work,
anybody
Yasuke.
ever
You
used
didn't
Gauntlet
choke.
Arcade, right? GB knows.
Yes, he
See that?
Good teaching, Sensei. I admit there
Has
were times
anybody
I could
tried
have used
NetPlay
restraint on my
over
enemies.
like retro
The
art?
less harm we do, the better.
Spare us some treasure, man, eh? So we can get our next.
I've been
so
wanting to get like a multiplayer
Now we can
for a
shape
few
mine
games on
however
RetroArch
you
just to
want.
test it out. Have you ever played Trog? That was another great arcade game I remember back in the day.
We've kicked,
You could turn
we've
into like the
choked. What
giant
else is
T-Rex.
there?
I'm sure you're right. That must have taught you everything.
So
Well,
we're
that's what I
ready
was
for
gonna
the final
say.
test, then.
In your stream,
You
Ben,
won't
you
be
mentioned
disappointed, Miss
saliva.
Meet us here tomorrow.
And I was gonna ask if
I
you
will
ever
lie down
saw This
immediately.
Is Spinal Tap, where the one guitar player
Can
is
I
talking
practice
about
on you later,
Stonehenge.
Connie?
He's like,
Of
Stonehenge
course
was
you can.
originally made of
You can
wood,
also
you
tell me
see.
a bedtime tale
But the
and put a
T-Rex
hairpin
was
in my
around
hair.
in those days.
Sure.
And he
Tomorrow
had
is the big
huge
test.
jaws
I hope I know the answer.
and loads of saliva
Before
over
every
the
test,
years.
I need a
Have turned
massage.
Stonehenge into stone.
I'm going to sleep standing up. Think it'll help?
I will wear my
It was the
webs with pride.
saliva.
We will come back
You
tomorrow.
said that in your stream the other day, and
I
I was
think no
dying
amount of
laughing. That's
sleep
all I
will
could
make
think
them
of.
warriors.
Stonehenge. Want to get the set up for NetPlay. Works great posted. Oh man, you gotta watch that. That's hilarious. Do you know what it's about? I posted TechWeeb's setup and video showing. Oh, no crap. Okay. I'm gonna have to watch that Red show. I should just call you Red, right? Because you're more DJ Red is your name, right? Was it actually pretty good? Did you ever hear Mark do his Steve impression? Mark's Steve impression's hilarious. It's like, "Hello, this is Steve on 10 Pixel." He had me freaking rolling. Oh, I just have to talk to them? Why wasn't it coming up with the icon? Just red. Right on. You know, I kind of knew that, but I always get caught up in just reading the whole name. Come back tomorrow. Why did it hide that information from me? Yeah, we got the paint.
I saw the news.
This wall is going to get a makeover soon. We're going to kind of do the colors of my channel avatar back there.
Style.
We're going to throw some purple in there for Mrs. Pixel. Alright, let's see if I can talk to this guy. Admittedly, these guys are pretty freaking funny.
Is it? You want to stop sleeping on rocks? Get away from the macaques. That happens today. To perform in front of you, it is an honor.
You flatter me, Kane.
Told you I'd be your biggest fan, sir. Allow me and Kinu to show you what we will bring to your illustrious
That's it. Like the stream. Like he said.
Show us what you have prepared.
Do you guys use the camera mode in games? I had to turn it off. For me, the camera mode just got annoying. Like every time I'd get in the middle of a combat, you know, I'd hit both buttons like at the same time, and it would enter camera mode. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Do not say I
That guy got his ass kicked by Jackie Chan. I'm pretty sure this is
I'm
gonna
thinking
teach
it.
me new abilities. The one with more hair. Hey, us guys with no hair.
charisma.
I was going
I
bald
thought they
at
were
like
bad, but
14,
turns out they're just
15 years old.
and
So I'm used to
stupidity
all
is
the
not a
jokes.
crime.
At least I don't have like an oddly shaped
But
head.
it should
I've seen
be.
some dudes that are really unlucky to have
We know
a
Tomiko
bald
could
head.
use a hand. She hates mucking the horse stalls.
Don't forget to hit that like button though, guys. Or the T-Rex
Maybe?
with its huge
All
jaws
right, you two.
will come and
Demonstration
munch
over.
you up.
Did you see us?
But this one
you
goes
see?
up to 11.
I've never felt more alive, sir.
I'm glad Ben didn't find my British accent offensive.
We have talked it over.
Sometimes
And
people are
there's
like,
very
fuck that
important work
guy.
you can do for us. Welcome to the team.
Some dudes have heads shaped like anchors.
We did it! We're joining
That
the
cut
team
deep,
of the
good thing I
greatest
have a lot of
fighter
hair.
in the world! Yasuke!
You know, it would be nice.
Don't you mean Naoe?
But the
No,
worst part about
Yasuke,
being
in a
bald
mountain. No one can
is
touch
that
Naoe
it
is you
grows
now. So fast, you'll
somewhat.
slice you before
If
you
it just
see her.
didn't grow at all,
Hey,
and I
enough.
looked like
I
the
must defend
the
your
guy
honor.
on fucking
You
Star
could
Trek
take her.
or whatever.
Couldn't you, legend?
I don't remember his
We are
name.
equally meshed.
But it was like the old dude on Star.
Although-
Oh, the guy that
What?
plays Professor
I
X.
did best you that one time.
When I
If
came
I,
for
you know,
Oda
just
Nobunaga,
had no hair like
Yes,
him,
and I stopped
that'd
you.
be great.
I did grab your blade hand.
you
I work
were
with a
my
guy
target.
that's
And
actually
if
got
you
like a
remember,
huge
I
long
walked
ass
away.
beard and
It
long
was
hair.
Never settled.
And me and
Time to
him
settle
both
it then.
work
With a duel.
on wheelchair
Just like a
vans
beetle,
and
sir.
wheelchair equipment and stuff
Show
like
him
that.
who's better, Miss Naoe.
And we have a Halloween
A
costume
duel, huh?
contest.
One harmless
I said that me and him need to be Professor X. Ah, Patrick Stewart, right. I said that me and him need to be Professor X and Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. I don't want to end this. I just love these guys chanting. Oh, they stopped. But tell me it wouldn't be awesome, since he's got a beard and long hair, if I was Professor X for Halloween and he was Lieutenant Dan? Being that we have wheelchairs that we could both sit in, that would just be freaking amazing. Nobody wanted to go for it, though. We always have to do some, like, team group costume, like Snow White and the Seven
All right,
Dwarfs.
legendary samurai. Let's
We did
do it.
101 Dalmatians or something like that, though. All right, let's go. Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Why can I never remember that guy's name? He's in everything. All right, gotta pay attention. I'm gonna be quiet for a second. Yasuke's gonna whoop my ass. Boom.
You're not bad at this fighting thing.
I figured that's what those guys wanted to see was me do the drop kick.
That explains why Junjiro always wins your games.
I often let the disadvantaged win. You may see that yourself today.
Look at those two clowns in the background. They've been cracking me up since they ever... He's going to be in Avengers Doomsday. What do you guys think about that? Is that a bad thing that they're having to bring everybody back? I think it is. I think it's an admission that they know the MCU is pretty much DOA.
Oh, then wake me up.
I like Marvel
Oh, you
movies.
all right down there?
No, I'm
Don't
not
worry
getting
about
my ass
me.
whipped. I'm whooping
Worry
ass.
about your bruised ass tomorrow.
Come on now. But I think it's not a good thing that they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr. and all that shit. It just proves that their whole plan for that last phase was just DOA. Okay, now Red, you cursed me. Now he is kicking my ass. I don't know. I just feel like Tom Holland as an actor, like he really fucking sucks, and he's just lucky that he got a platform, you know, like being Spider-Man, to make people think he was actually worthy of it, being a fucking actor.
Hold still.
Move faster, old man.
I mean, I hope so. Don't get me wrong. I
Now
would
you have
love
done it.
for it to get back to the heyday. I've spent so much damn money on Marvel movies, it's not even funny.
You got
But
it.
as of late, it's just like uninspired. Yeah, the woke phase, exactly. It could have been good, you know. I have nothing against female comic characters or anything like that. It's just the whole idea of like, for one section of people to be raised up, you have to knock down another. I don't know how that's the right message to be sending of like, you know, like women are good, men suck, straight people go to hell. I guess South Park dissed it the best already. You know, the put a chick in it and make her gay thing. I mean, that literally says it all. Tom actually is my favorite
pretty
Spidey
tough,
next to Nicholas Hamilton.
Yeah.
I think the guy has relied on better
Been pretty
actors
close, Kinu.
to sell the
Yes.
movies every time. You know, like the very first one absolutely needed Robert Downey Jr. to get over. And the second one,
Please,
it was
don't
like
kiss her.
Benedict Cumberbatch or whatever. In the third one,
You
guess what they had to
weren't-
do? They had to bring every freaking character that was ever in Spider-Man in. Like, Tom
And I know
Holland
I could never steal
has
you away
never
from
just
Kinu.
been the guy in a movie and
Say
had
that
the
again
movie
and
be
we'll
good.
have to do it for real.
That's what I'll say. I think that's the biggest
Whoa,
knock
what a
on him,
duel.
is that like
You lost with
he's
such
needed
grace,
a
great
bigger,
samurai.
better
That's how you
actor
do it. I want
to
be
get the
just
movie
like you.
over the top
You
every
honor me,
time.
Kani.
I think
So
Jake
tough.
Gyllenhaal actually was
If
the
only
one
there was a way
in
to
the-
show my reverence.
in the probably the
devotion.
best movie for
I know.
Tom Holland.
Your
Actually,
name.
you know,
I will take your name.
sold the movie better.
You will? So you would become
Yaskane from this moment on.
Yaskane. What a tribute.
It seemed like he went Super Saiyan for just a split second there.
For you.
You know, that's debatable
Your
too. I mean, you can't
Proving
you can't take
stronger
that away
than
from
any
him. You know, like what if he
and more
did
beautiful
have
than
more of
any
an
blossom.
opportunity,
I
you know, to
think
be
these are
the
reeds.
straight up leading man in the movie?
Thank you.
You know, that is a fair
You're
point.
sweet.
So great and powerful leaders.
But I just
Where is
hated
this hideout of
how-
yours?
I can't believe
I, mean,
we get to
I
fight
don't
for the
miss
country
the
like
origin story part
you
of
will be
it,
waging a great
but
war
it
for
just
our
feels like it
hideout.
robbed
The
Tom
great war
Holland
against
of any kind of real development
Horseman
of
War.
that character. Let's just say that.
Manure.
I'll give him his credit for that. Might browse retro achievements to see
There's
what I
more
want to
than
play.
that.
What are you thinking? More of like a SNES game or PS1? Because I always forget that like PS2 is on retro achievements now. Just can't get past
better not
Mysterio
make me
being a
live to regret
cowboy.
this, but the
Hey,
hideout will be
retro! Hello,
livelier.
hello, hello, retro.
Maybe I'll go there and
Not
ask
busy
Yeska for
streaming enough
another
to
duel.
come on in today. How you doing? Oh, a trophy. Skill swap train. Nice. That's like a hidden one. So I think I might go for the platinum on this at this. But I keep talking into my controller. Hey, retro. You know what? You got me inspired. I think I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna buy Bendy, and I'm gonna play Bendy one of these days. I kind of want to try something not Nintendo. Retro achievements and Retro D. Yes, right? We summoned Retro by talking about Retro achievements. I think I'm going to play Parasite Eve just for the achievements. I don't think I'm going to do it like on stream or anything like that. What about PC Engine? Turbo graphics stuff. Do you have any of that? Yeah, Parasite Eve is kind of a good combination of like RPG and action. Plus that blonde chick makes for really awesome thumbnails. Don't ask me how I know that. Maybe a little bit of an obsession of mine. No, that main character, that's a great character design if you ask me, especially in the PS1 era. You know, everybody talks about like, oh, we needed strong female characters. It's great we had this movement. It's like, nope, we've always had what blonde chick? The one I'm married to. No, you don't have nothing to worry about. I'm talking about a video game chick. She's completely polygonal. Polygonal? She's made of polygons. Oh, yeah. So same here, Red. I have every like retro game that you could even imagine. I got I don't know I can't remember what site it was, but they actually had they actually had kind of just packages. You know, you could download every Sega Genesis game, every PC Engine game, And I jumped on it while that was all available on that website. So I got to do what Ben did, and I got to go through them. That was a great idea, Ben, to thin those on stream like that. I definitely have to get on that myself. Hello, Miss Pixel. Let's do the heart thing. I love Miss Pixel. She's here to join us. The one and only mod. Because we have all the trolls. I need to carry on with the flush it or keep it with the GBA. Yeah, I mean, such a great idea, though, Ben. Making use of your time like that. That's freaking ingenious, actually. I'm almost there with my watch time. I think I've got 2,700 hours or something like that. I'm still waiting for it to catch up. But I still got a little bit of watch time hours to go through. That's a good watch time muncher up, though. Just going through that, because that gives, every time you get a new game, it gives you the opportunity to kind of give like some kind of like funny reaction or something. So that's just a great idea. Plus you get that, you know, kind of chat interaction too, where you can kind of be like, what does everybody think?
You hear me?
I honestly couldn't believe you found as many Game Boy games, just regular Game Boy games that you like. I mean, I'm not going to say like any of them were bad, because if you like them, you like them. But I was more often than not like, oh no, I would never play this game again. I could never see myself just sitting around thinking like, oh man, I want to play Godzilla on the Game Boy today. But it's only a couple kilobytes, so I mean, it doesn't hurt to, if you're going to keep the folder around, you might as well keep something in it you might want to play, right? Yeah, the Game Boy games can still be trimmed down. You know, it's just that they're so basic, man, that like a lot of them become really much just like clones, with like the art style really making the biggest difference. Riding bikes to play NBA Jam, right? We had a Neo Geo arcade cabinet in our ice arena, and I'd ride down to the ice arena just to play that. It had Samurai Showdown. The very first time I ever played Samurai Showdown was on that arcade cabinet in my ice arena.
I need to paint this.
And there was like a security guard.
Too far away.
Like he'd probably
I
get in
can't draw
trouble.
from horseback.
He'd probably get in trouble for this right now, honestly.
Don't move. I need to be quiet.
But there was a security guard, and he would put like $10 worth of quarters in the arcade machine, and then like sit there and play a couple games with us, and then kind of bounce after his lunch break was over or whatever. And that's how I remember getting really good at Samurai Showdown. Because Tyrell, that was his name, Tyrell. He was like
You're too far away.
like a security guard
quiet.
for Ford. Ford rented the
Don't
parking
move.
lot. I didn't move and they're scared. What the hell is that?
Bird cries from a warrior.
I guess we're taking
Could this
him
be
out.
the Daitengu?
I'm watching the stream on gummies. Nice! That's how that was intended to be consumed. Let me get my snack out of my lunchbox. My Dankaroos. I'll join GB on Planet THC. Supposed to be making a short, got distracted. Sorry, Red. If you gotta go do that, man, go do that. Oh, you're barbecuing? Is that what your short's gonna be about? Some more awesome barbecue? What would you guys say your favorite thing to cook is? I would probably say smoking burgers. Because it doesn't take much effort, but they turn out so damn good.
Wanderer, do you seek honor in the clash of
That
steel?
voice.
Or do you flutter by like a leaf on the breeze?
I don't flutter.
Whoa! I barely recognized that red at that point. See ya. No, actually here on the phone I'm gonna have Suffer Sting
Do
come
you see your
the
reflection
ring to watch you.
in my
Oh,
blade?
right on.
Or do you wear a mask
Hell
to
yeah.
protect your soul?
Come on, dude. What are you doing over there? I love the combat in this. Get it? Sting. Like, oh, he did the crow thing. Come on, Steve. Oh, the 5'10". You know what? You know what? The Dankaroos have kind of replaced that for the time being. That thing was like a 2-gram disposable cart. I gotta use it. Did I ever show you my little caps that I made for the 5'10"? I think I showed that on stream once. I get the lost vape. Oh shoot, 7 G. What? How the? Where do you get those at? 7-gram vape cards? That's insane. No, no. Yeah, yep, I sure did. Yep, you saw him. Nice. Yeah, right? I mean, as far as, like, if you're going to work and you're going to have that in your pocket, you can't beat it. I literally, like, walk into meetings with that thing sticking out of my pocket, and it's just, like, hilarious. Plus, it keeps lint. I don't know if you've had a problem with lint getting clogged in them. I have, from, like, the way I work. Boom. Oh, you don't buy them anymore. I do like the cart
I always loved the story of
and the
Black
battery.
Voodoo,
They're just
but
cheaper.
not as much as this man.
You know, that you
Clearly.
get the best deal with those. That was the reason why I got into them. But yeah, I've kind of moved on to disposables myself. Just because they don't scream THC. I think that's what I like the most about them. Is like the 510 carts just instantly say like, that guy's fucking stoned. Hence the reason why I made the caps. I have my stepdaughter's old battery for carts. Nice. That's like my coworker. He's like, yep, confiscated it. Mine now. With the batteries, I can turn up the heat a lot more and get a better hit. Disposables are very weak. GB, did you finish Uncharted 2? No, he did not. I need an objective. Let's find an objective. Starting to not like the game at the end. I've always felt those games were kind of on the generic end. That as far as they were like experiences, they're like the perfect $20 game. She got it in college. She got it in college and she didn't need it anymore. Oh, right on. Yeah, everybody at work that uses those was like, print me up one of those, man. And they all used it for a while. But then everybody kind of migrated away from those kinds of carts. So let me see if I unlocked the mastery. Nope, so there's still a mission that I need to do. Complete the yokai. And then this right here just says progress farther in the story. I've done everything. The story's beaten, so I don't know what I have to do. You should try to sell them to the pot shops. You know I have. I took my card up to them, and I basically printed up a cap, put it on there, and I gave them a business card. and none of them emailed me back. So I don't know what's up with that. I want to show you guys actually something else. Legal stuff there, right? Well, yeah, that's the other problem is, being that it's something small and 3D printed like that, they're not really worth a whole hell of a lot to like sell. So if I'm not selling them directly, I'm probably not going to make more than a couple bucks off each one. But, I don't know if you can see this. I actually printed business cards too. So I had these business cards. It's got a QR code on it. And then like all my like info as far as like what I do and whatnot. But yeah, this is 3D printed. So I was just giving these out along with those the caps I made. But yeah, nobody was really interested. Everybody just kind of looked at me like, "Get the fuck out of here, kid." Even though I'm 40 fucking 2 years old, almost. I want a Dan Custom Spider-Man doing pointing meme, the other variants. Well, there might be a model of that already exists, to be honest with you. Yes, Ben absolutely did. You know what, GP? No. 3D printers have actually really became more obtainable. I think right now, I mean, it's not a very big one. I mean, you can get one that probably does like a 10-inch by 10-inch by 10-inch cube, as far as the printing area. I mean, you could probably get one of those for $150 right now, I think. Something like that. So they've definitely become more obtainable. Yeah, he just barely got it. It was incredible. He was doing a speed run. Would have had to do the whole fucking thing over, I'm guessing. But yeah, GB, I would look up a Bamboo Lab A1 Mini if you're interested in 3D printing. And then if you want to actually learn how to do like 3D modeling, just look up Blender. Blender's free on Steam. And that's what I learned how to do all my modeling on. Because I had always had a friend that kept telling me to get into 3D printing. Like, dude, you need to do 3D printing. I can't believe you, of all people, don't do 3D printing. And I was just like, I don't know, man. It's just not really like something that I know I would have like a use for. Well, then I decided I was going to learn how to model and then get into 3D printing so that I could have something that I could make my own, and kind of go from there. It just didn't interest me to just keep downloading other people's models as far as like having a 3D printer for that. So once I learned how to do modeling, that really got me into where like I you know what? I'll show you what else I've done actually. I've done a couple of cool things. I actually modeled this. I modeled this by hand and then 3D printed it. So this was another thing that I kind of self-taught myself, modeling. Who does that look like, Ben? I don't know. Those eyes? If the ears were a little smaller, those eyes kind of look like BC. Print a copy of GTA 6. I was joking about the time, but it was close. Someone else made that joke earlier. Are you actually excited for GTA 6? I'm not excited for everybody that's going to be streaming it. Did you see the statistics that showed that like the most popular 10 or like the most popular 5 games on PlayStation haven't changed for like 10 years or something like that? It's like literally like Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, and like some other kids game. It's just like literally the only games people play on PS5. It just blows my mind. Of all the good games that are out there, people are still playing GTA 5. Yeah, I'll play it. But again, it's going to be kind of like Resident Evil, where I'm going to completely ignore streams of it. Only because I want to freaking play it and not have it ruined. I feel bad doing that because a lot of cool people are going to be streaming it. But I'm sure it's going to have a lot of reach. And if anybody's going to decide to stream it, they'll probably be streaming it at least a year after it comes out, so.
They look like kappa, and they definitely smell like kappa.
What does kappa smell like, though? My daughter told me there was kids on the bus when she was a kid, and the one kid, like, made fun of the other kid for, like, why do you guys believe Jesus, you know, came back from the dead or something like that, right? Like, he was just, I don't know, they were talking about religious crap. That's stuff my kid had to deal with in school. But anyway, they were like, why do you guys believe that? And the kid looked at the other kid and was like, why do you smell like ramen noodles? I don't know why that kappa smell made me think of that.
That was strange. I just had eyes on it. I will cut you to pieces.
Why do you smell like ramen noodles? Man, I didn't know there were so many guys here. I guess that's what happens when you just rush in. I thought this was actually going to be like a boss battle, though. I didn't expect just an army of guys to be here. Man, those death animations never get fucking old.
This ends here.
Taste my tempo. How's that poison, bro? How about a little bit of the plague? Has anybody seen Grandma's Boy? JP? The plague! I got a little bit of the plague. How much do clothes cost in the Matrix, JP? I guess this is almost like the Matrix, right? Everything that we're doing is supposed to be in like a computer world. There has not been much Animus activity. I remember in the other games you'd get like pulled out and have to run around in the real world. But there hasn't been any of that in this. Like, I couldn't even tell you what the story outside of the Animus is at all. Kind of makes me think there's a lot more that I haven't seen. Man, it's bad day. All that killing going on and he just sat there. What the fuck is that? What is this? Is this literally Ninja Turtles? If one of them says their name's Donatello, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Scare people away from their camp for food.
Playing Kappa is a very dangerous game. You could have been killed. Now get out of here.
That's it? That was a waste of a frickin' mission. Alright. Well, there's way too many of these knowledge points. They're just not fun to do. They just seem like absolute waste of time. Like some of the rhythm games just take way too long to get through. And it's literally just pressing 4 buttons in a sequence, and it's just not interesting at all. I would say that that's probably the biggest problem with this game, is the knowledge points. Like, I understand it makes doing stuff more interesting, I guess, because you're actually getting something. But my progression has already kind of gotten to the point where the knowledge points are irrelevant. I guess that's my problem with it. Alright. Well, let's go to the next guy. Because taking down all these yokai is going to unlock this move right here. So we need to do this, and that's going to... Oh, hey, Emily, how you doing? Just stopping by to say hi. Can't stay long, but saw I was streaming. Well, thanks a lot for coming in. I appreciate you. It was fun hanging out with everybody in Mark's stream today, so I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Miss Pixel says hi. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're going to try and complete this yokai objective board. So, I'm just going to find the fast travel location. Had a really good Resident Evil stream. Oh, nice. Do you like it so far? Everybody seems to like Grace, the main character, I think. That seems to be like everybody's favorite new character on the internet right now. I apologize, but I've been avoiding Resident Evil. I just actually said that. I've just been wanting to play it for myself. It's like I know I'm gonna play that game, and I just don't want anything. Even the like solutions to puzzles is something I don't even really want spoiled. Like that's kind of most of the game is not having the puzzles. So I apologize. I like the support too. All right, where is that icon for this mission? There it is. See the headset? This is the headset our good buddy Mark that I just brought up. Yeah, I'm loving it. I make fun of it a little at parts, but it's just the usual Resident Evil goofiness along with the horror stuff. Right? And that's exactly it. Like, we expect that that's going to be a thing. And I kind of like that Capcom has leaned into that instead of going away from it. I feel like games are too serious these days. Like everything's going for that Call of Duty ultra realistic crap. I miss the days when it was okay to have cartoony games and people not say like, oh man, that's that Nintendo kid game crap. Because now that everything has to try to look realistic, the more everything looks the same. I think that's the biggest problem with going with everything being less stylistic and more realistic looking. But it's kind of the same thing with like the tone of a Resident Evil. Yeah, not gonna spoil stuff, but it goes between pure horror and campy stuff between chapters. like they have a balance going on. Right on. Well, everybody seems to be enjoying it, including you, so I'm happy for that. And like I said, I know it's going to come around to a time when I'm going to get on it, and it won't be much longer. But now the backlog's getting longer. That's my only problem. I have retro games to get through, as well as everything new that keeps coming out. But that's the streamer's life, I guess. It's a good thing to always have something to play. But I think I'm going to start alternating between Pokemon and Metal Gear, probably starting next week. I'm going to do like a big 500 celebration next week. Like next weekend, probably sometime early. So all my UK friends can come hang out and everything. Believe it or not, most of my, well, I wouldn't say most of my audience, but a good portion of it is actually over in the UK. Definitely, it's gonna have our attention, have your attention until I finish it, so I can get back to variety streaming. That's what I'm saying. Like, this game got me a ton of people watching over the past month, so I've kind of been hanging on to it as long as I can. But yeah, I've been wanting to kind of go bouncing back and forth for a while now. I said I was going to do Pokemon and Metal Gear, and then this game just blew up for me. So I kind of thought about looking at the trophy set, and I'm getting close. I think I'm like 80% towards the platinum on this now at this point. But yeah, like I actually said earlier, I'm thinking about doing Parasite Eve, because that's kind of a cool balance between RPG and like action game. Plus, it's a lot like Resident Evil, so I can do a clickbait like headline that's, you know, like the Resident Evil RPG that we always wanted. That's me doing an impression of Mark doing an impression of me, by the way. Resident Evil, the RPG with Dead Pixel. He had me rolling. Right? Oh man, me and him, we gotta get together and we gotta lip sync some Watto impressions too. Like, I look just like Watto when I put the fucking filter on. That makes me look like an Indian guy. And he needs to do the voice. This is Steve on Dead Pixel. What a great guy, isn't he? Dude's freaking amazing. Like, literally, send me a gaming headset just because he's so awesome. Right? Yeah, if you got Discord, you should literally ask him to send you the picture of me as Watto. Like, you will die laughing. You'll be like, shit, if that was blue, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Because it makes me look more like an Indian dude. He sent me a couple voice clips of him doing the Watto impression, and I happened to like close my phone for whatever, I don't know, I was doing something at work, and I closed my phone while one of them was playing, and then like as soon as I opened up my phone, it was like, put that weapon away before you hurt yourself. And I was like, oh my god, I gotta change this to be my text message ringtone now. Put that weapon away before you hurt yourself. Ben saw the picture. Ben, am I not Watto's twin brother, Ben? The only thing missing is making me all blue. You Jedi. Panta. Annie? It is you, Annie. Little Annie? We got to get Mark to do that one. Little Annie? It is you, Annie. Oh, no, you're good, Emily. Thank you. Have a great one. I appreciate you even stopping in. Thank you. Have a good night. Everybody, don't forget to hit that like button if you're still hanging out. Help spread me out into the algorithm. Let YouTube know you like the stream and all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, hopefully I've done enough to make you want to hit that subscribe button. What do you think, Ben? Do I look like an alien to you? Smee Skywalker. Well, that was easy. Annie? Little Annie? It is you, Annie.
He was a monster. He had fire in his eyes.
Our eyes can play tricks when we fear for our lives.
Fear opens eyes wide to see death up close.
Do you have somewhere safe to go?
I've been following the wind, you see. It carries a name on its back. Mamushi.
Mamushi. I've been helping him disprove some myths.
Fear surrounds him. Many tales of ghosts and demons. I have a tale of my own to tell him. Thank you for your kindness.
I hate when I get a weapon that I have no intention of using, but I'll never use that thing. All right, 3 more to go. I'll bet you there's like a final boss to this one. It just looks, something about the way the circle looks makes me think there's going to be like a revelation somewhere. It's a really cool idea of keeping like quest organization interesting too, because like it actually tells you a story. Like everything on here isn't just kind of like haphazardly thrown on there. Like if you actually like pay attention to the little things in between. So I gotta say that's really cool. You know, as far as stylistic menus go, this is probably as cool as it can fucking get. I'm not gonna lie. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Everybody that's here, I appreciate you. Everyone that's hanging out. Alright, so I should probably fast travel. Damn. It'd be nice if I could buy like a freaking hideout around here, but looks like this is the closest one. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, I can't fast travel? Why can't I fast travel? Normally it's obvious why you can't fast travel, but I don't see like anybody alerted or anything. Alright, let's see if I'm out of that area. There we go. Nice. Sorry about that. Yeah, they actually had a mission where I entered this crazy rift. Like, that's the best way to explain it. It was like this rift in the Animus. And there was like a demon that I fought. I expected there to be more of that. People are gonna think you're crazy with the short. Oh, already crazier than we know you are? I like having people think I'm crazy. Keeps them on their toes. Like, you should see the sales guy at work. We have that guy not having, like, any clue. Ben Larkin, somehow I almost shut my internet down running 5 things. Well, we're glad you didn't lose your internet, Red. Yeah, we've got a sales guy who's like a super, like, religious dude and, like, straight-laced or whatever. And, like, ridiculous Republican, obviously. So, like, we all literally just throw out, like, pretend jokes like we're all gay all the time just to get the reaction out of him. And, like, you could see he's so uncomfortable just with, like, saying the word gay that it's, like, freaking hilarious. Like, I feel so bad for the guy that he's that uncomfortable with things. It's just, like, ridiculous. Like, you can make a joke. You guys have lost the plot. We try not to. When you've got a guy that comes in and introduces himself, like, you guys are clowns. You know, like, or like, who's this clown? I am religious and I'm conservative, but I'm the cool kind, not many F's given. Right, it's just a joke, man. Like, I don't know. We just said something like, oh man, looks like we're gonna have, you know, like a fun time, you know, at break or whatever. You know, just like a funny joke, like just like an innuendo joke, just throwing out there like, ha ha ha, right? And like he freaked out so much, like, no way, man, not me, I'm not gay. And it was just like, yeah, way to tell everybody you are. Way to tell everybody you're like uncomfortable, man.
I'll come back.
I don't walk up and ring doorbells. Hey, can I talk to you about Jesus? No. You know what I did? I should tell you guys the story. I actually I tried to sell vacuums door to door. Tell him the Ron White joke. Oh, what's that one? You're going to have to tell me that one. But I used to try to sell vacuums door to door. And I would have to do demonstrations. Like, they gave me this huge, like, big old backpack, man, with like a big old, like, oh yeah, the purifying, you got it, filter queens. Yes. That is exactly it. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Red. That's fucking hilarious. You know about filter queens. But I was in the hood, right? I literally had to do a demo on, like, Southwest Detroit or something. Had some buddies do it. Literally in Southwest Detroit. And I'm doing this demonstration for this woman, right? And she's got me. You know, I come knocking up on her door. And her son actually answers the door. And he kind of looks at me. You know, he had probably just got done smoking a blunt. And he's like looking at me like, what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here to do the demonstration for the vacuum. And you just see him kind of like, and he turns and he's like, hey, mama! Hey, motherfucking cameraman's here! And he just walks away, right? Well, then she comes walking up to the door like, oh, yeah, come on in. Yeah, come over here, show me how to do the demo. And, like, she's got me going all around the house for, like, the next hour with this fucking vacuum cleaner, you know, like, oh, yeah, go up there, show me how it do on the stairs over there, right? And she's like, oh, yeah, get in the corner over there. And she's just going all over the fucking house and shit, right? She got me to clean the whole fucking house with this fucking vacuum demonstration, right? And I'm all like sitting there like, yeah, man, she's all about this, man. I'm going to get my first sale today. And I had just met I hadn't just met, but me and Mrs. Pixel were like just turned adults. So I'm thinking like, man, I'm gonna buy her a wedding ring, and my girlfriend's gonna love this and all this, and I'm gonna sell a vacuum, and I'm gonna be the man. Well, this woman is just sitting there looking at me when I get to the point. I'm like, yeah, we got financing available. And she's got her arms folded, and I'm going all on about the options of how she can pay for this vacuum. And she's like, yeah, well, they do a good job and all, but when do I get my steak knives? She literally had me clean her house for free and do a demonstration for the vacuum cleaner just so she could get free steak knives. Yeah, it do a good job and all, but when am I gonna get my steak knives? Nobody even mentioned steak knives to me at any point during my employment with that company. I had no idea that steak knives were even on the bingo card. It do a good job and all. Oh yeah, get up there on the stairs. How'd I do up there? I mean, she was a sweet lady. She was definitely, she was definitely not like, mean about it or anything, but she definitely was not about to buy a $2,000 air purifier slash vacuum. Let's just be honest. And I rolled all the way out there in my like 1989 beat up ass Ford Tempo. Probably barely afford to put insurance on it. They ain't Miracle Blades, but they was good. The Ginsu, remember those? The Ginsu knives. You'd have a you'd have a guy pull out like a frozen fucking block of vegetables or some shit and just be like, "Watch this," whoosh, and cut through it and be like, "It'll still cut through this aluminum can." Yeah, apparently those never got dull was the thing, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, yeah, on your demo, it will not get dull. But please do not try to cut a brick with a steak knife ever again. You should not be showing your customers that they can do that. Just don't even suggest that. People are too stupid to have stuff like that suggested to them. I think if we've learned anything about Tide Pods, is that you can't do that. I went to watch Red Short and didn't realize I was behind on the show. Oh, that sucks. That always sucks. That happens to me all the fucking time, except I never realized that I was behind. I'll just be commenting like, man, Ben's ignoring me today. And then I'll realize I'm 30 minutes. Was about to comment about the vacuums. Remember that? Door-to-door vacuum salesman Steve. I'm glad that era didn't last long at all. Yeah, that lady was smart, right? Oh yeah, show me how it do over there. Get up over there. Oh yeah, get in the corner over there. Get on that. I went to school for VCR repair. I think that's a good future. No, man, DVDs are where it's at, GB. Dude, just get on the DVDs and you'll be alright. They were reported in Setsu. They were spotted in... They can be found in summer or fall. So I'm over here making time go by. Changing season is currently unavailable. Why? Can you fix my clock display? Why can't I change seasons? Um... I think we need to just do a different mission. I don't want to fucking play with that shit. That seems like a waste of fucking time. Alright, hold on. We're gonna have to warp over to a different area. Hopefully this one doesn't have me playing with time or seasons. And we can just kill this jackass. Alright. Oh, now why is it winter all of a sudden? Shit. Alright. We're just gonna do this one. Screw it. The problem with late game is that I pretty much have collected all the cool stuff in the... as far as like weapons and armor. So there's really nothing cool to show as far as like from stream to stream. Alright, hopefully this guy doesn't have us playing any freaking games. Oh, bitching about gas prices. Crimea River. Okay.
And now I am at home.
What in the world? Yeah, no crap. The real world. Alright. Damn. I didn't realize she was so quick. Alright. None of these have armor, though. That's the good thing. That's the most annoying thing in this game is when you come across somebody with a shitload of armor. I guess enemies that heal aren't any fun either. I'm hitting her with the poison pretty good, though. Over with. Oh no! It looks like my sister.
Oshiroi Baba, enough! I did not hurt Ichiro, and I do not want to hurt you.
What did you call me? Oshiroi Baba?
There you go, she's single.
Yokai,
GB.
fool.
Of course not. But you sure do scream like her.
Idiots!
That definitely
But
seems
now
like
I see
GB's
you
type.
clearly. You are not my husband,
Red?
Kira. He
Interested?
was much smaller.
Well, you're scaring the villagers. Go home and get some rest. Drink some tea.
You are kind. I'm
Man, she's
sorry
cute.
I attacked you.
Hey, Mrs. Pixel, look out. I think I found my new obsession. We're out of here. See ya. So wait, what is she about to go do? I was too busy. I was too busy laughing. Just a lonely woman drenched in sake, attempting to relive her youth and rekindle lost love. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't even get the choice. I tried to kill her ass. She was gonna stab me. Drink some sake and tea. um, I think I'm gonna do this last mission and just end it tonight. Honestly, save some stuff for the weekend stream. But this will take a minute to get to this location, I think. But yeah, if you're still here watching, you guys could do me a favor and hit that like button. I would much appreciate that. Hitting that like button lets YouTube know that you guys like the stream and helps push it out into the algorithm. Hopefully you'll want to subscribe if you're new. Definitely love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Freaking amazing. Alright, so refill our supplies. 8 likes, nice. Thank you. You guys are helping me crush it. Push it out. Yeah, I don't know. You would think that unique content would do better on a platform, but it really is just a matter of doing the thing that's popular at the moment and just being lucky enough to have the algorithm show your content to people. Because like you'll see a Resident Evil stream right now that's completely like hopping, and then there'll be one that has nobody in it, and then there'll be like a completely unique game like this. You know, that'll be completely off the chain like mine was a couple of days ago. So it just doesn't make any sense. You'd think that they would almost prioritize like a gaming channel, like, hey, did you tell Red your brother is in his profile pic? No, I did not. But yes, Red, my brother looks like the dude standing next to you in your profile pic. Is that like DJ Khalid or something like that? Mrs. Pixel mentioned that the other day, and I was like, holy shit, that is David, aka Demon. Okay. Alright. Looks just like my brother, dude. Like, no joke. Beard and everything. I don't know what he's doing. He must be, like, invested in Just for Men and not telling me. Because I've been going gray for years. And his beard is still fucking as black as can be. Demon Jones. Alright, right on. Well, I'm related to him, apparently. Seriously, though, splitting image of my brother. One of my favorite country rappers and musicians. Right on. You know, I bet you my coworkers know him. Where did you meet up at? Is he local? You just know him? Oh shit, he's 6'2", so I'm kind of right on. Shit. Yeah, I'm your average Joe. I'm like 5'9", 5'10", something like that. Literally like just average in like every fucking measurable fucking metric. Thanks a lot for stopping in, Ben. I appreciate you so much, brother. Hopefully you find a couple good games to stream. You know I'm gonna need something to watch, especially on my lunch.
Let me warn you.
We're going. We're there, dude. See you later, Ben. I mean, if there's a mission where you're not immediately about to kill somebody, it pretty much tells you you should go let him live. Redneck Rave, he was one of the headliners with Upchurch. I had VIP tickets. But he used to play with the group. Oh, Rehab. Okay. Night Bratko. Bratko Ben. Has BB been around lately? Or have I just missed him? What? I thought she was gonna want to like hang out or something.
Woman. They say to kiss her icy lips.
All right, guys, this is gonna be the final fight. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it after this, I think. Just wanted to get on tonight. Just for a little while. Clear some missions. The last one of these missions, I don't want to play around with the season shit and try to figure it out in a menu. Like if I'm trying to change seasons, it's gonna be boring just sitting around in a menu like that. Yeah, I gotta load Fat Boys up. He's my Bratko. Yeah, no worries, Red. I appreciate you coming in, man. We'll see you later, brother.
He ripped out my heart. So I gave him some sleep. Give up!
Man, how did she get me with that? I saw that and everything. Boom!
Damn you, Shinobi.
That was a bit anticlimactic.
Her heart was cold, but she was no Yuki Onna.
I need to remind him to give you a run. Oh, right on. Hey, there's no worries, brother. Shoot. No worries. Alright, well, we'll pillage this area really quick since we're here. Since we're here, we'll go ahead and look in this hidden little area. Thanks a lot, everybody, for stopping in. Go ahead and give the stream a like if you enjoyed Assassin's Creed Shadows tonight. That's a terrifying sight. Is that all there is in here? Alright. I couldn't have missed this. I feel like I've been here before. But like I feel like I wouldn't have missed crawling through that either. A little odd. Alright, yeah, let's just see if that mission gives me any shit. Deja vu, right? Like, I've been here before. I know I've been here before. Yeah, she tried to fuck around. I don't know why she tried to play all nice and then just tried to kill on or turn on me like that. They were reported in Setsu. They were spotted in the Suika land. Can be found in summer or fall. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. I could probably... I'm stupid. I could probably warp here. And then change the season. Man, I'm dumb. I should have realized that when I was doing it the first time. I don't really play games with a headset too often. But they did a really great job with, like, the sound effects. There's tiny little things that you can actually hear on a headset that just don't come out through my TV speakers. There's, like, little whispers. Hey, Matt! Welcome in, brother. Been a while. How are you doing tonight, Matt? Today I went to a record store and got a good album. What'd you get? You got any good jokes lately?
I've never lived in such a big place.
What'd you find?
I'm so glad you let me join.
That's great to hear. We'll need the extra space as our numbers grow, though.
I don't mind
Got
sharing my room
U2's.
or my dinner.
Boy,
The
their
more the
debut
better.
album. Nice. This is my jam right here. My little brother got me this one. Yeah, it's super cool that you're keeping that alive. Not too many people are buying stuff like that anymore. Physical
Our
media.
numbers are growing. Together
It's
we
sad
will
that
fight
it's going
in the
away.
name of peace.
Yes.
Back when they used
A
to be a
grand
pretty
league of
good
fearless
goth
warriors
rock
and
band
deadly
before Bono
assassins.
became an ego. Yeah, you know what though? I don't blame
Well, I made it.
artists for changing
Now
because
what?
everybody around them.
Who are we fighting
Oh, you
today?
haven't found much
You should
jokes.
relax a little.
Everybody
Settle in.
around you tells you
Make
you're
this
cool.
place your home.
Oh,
That's
sweet,
got to be
no
like,
way. That
it's
little
got to
show was
change
only
you.
for
You know, there's no way
I
other
plan on
else to
keeping it
look
that
at
way.
it. Like it
Look
has to
for a
change
new
you.
hobby then.
Because
One
I'm the
that
exact
isn't bothering
opposite.
me.
You know, like
Maybe
I've lived
I
my
could become
whole
a
life
fisherman like my father.
with nobody telling
We've
me I'm
all
awesome.
been hurt, Genmojo.
So I mean,
but
to
you
just have
can't
everybody
heal
all of a
wounds
sudden
you
be like,
keep
"Man, you're
hidden."
fucking
I know
awesome."
one way we can heal.
You know, the hardest part about
As
that though
fun
has
as
to
that
be
sounds, we
like
need to focus
like Gordon
on
Ramsay.
fixing what's been
Gordon
broken.
Ramsay
What?
couldn't cook
Like me?
anything for people
Don't make me regret
because you're
bringing
gonna
you here.
have people that are just like, "Oh my God, it's amazing because Gordon Ramsay made it," or you're gonna have people that are like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." Everybody thinks Gordon Ramsay's so good, but he's terrible. So you know, like you'd have to think like nobody's opinion could really be valid at some point. That would have to get in your head. I feel like that would screw with me if I was really famous. Like, am I really good? Or are people just kissing my ass because I'm famous now? I feel like that'd be my biggest freaking dilemma.
Shh! I'm hiding from Junjiro. I took all the sweet rice dumplings. What? They are adequate. Better than scraps, alright? I'm just hungry. Leave me be.
She's probably my favorite ally. Because she's fucking crazy. We rescued her. She was part of the pirate mission. And you could have killed her, but I wanted to save her because she was just absolutely fucking crazy. Alright, that means if you couldn't find a joke, I'm going to have a good one for the next time.
I'm glad to see you have returned.
You come to
teacher.
my stream or we're
I
in
knew you
Bend.
would.
There were times I wasn't sure I would return
We'll have
myself.
to come up with a deal.
What makes you so
The winner is the
confident,
one that
Yagoro?
comes up with the next
We are
joke.
the Kakushibaiki. Nothing can stand in our way. But as your loyal apprentice, it would have been my duty to avenge you, should you have fallen. So, I'm glad you did not fall.
Thanks, Yagoro.
That was like some Final Fantasy X shit right there. You remember that one? Also got a Marilyn Manson t-shirt at the same record store. Pretty big collection they had. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. The Pale Emperor. That album is way better than it has any right to be. When I first heard the Deep Six, I think, I was like, holy shit, man, like he's back. Like he's literally back. He went and did like that country shit or something like that. It wasn't him, you know? It wasn't really even country. It just wasn't him. I couldn't get into that. And then he did the like, he went through like a broken heart fucking phase that was kind of unbearable too. Hey, salve. Hopefully I said that right, Jonas. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for stopping in, Jonas. Jonas is one of my good luck charms. Every time Jonas comes in, it starts to pop off. And Retro's one. I think Matt was here for a stream where it got kind of crazy. See if you all can hit the like button for me. Did we get to 10 likes yet? I think if we get to 10 likes, I'll be satisfied. I always forget to hit the like button. I know how easy it is. I think I want to fast travel here. No. I need to change the season first. What season is? How do you tell what season it even is? Season is not available. Why though? That doesn't make any sense. If I can't do it now, when can you do it? Alright. I think I'm just going to end it here, everyone. I think I'm just going to leave it at this, because I want to finish this mission, but it's like you got to play with a bunch of shit, and I don't want to sit in the menu on a stream. I'm already bored sitting at the menu trying to figure it out, so I'll end it here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Jonas, Matt, Red, Ben, GB, Retro, Emily. Much love to all y'all for coming in. Mrs. Pixel, love ya as always. Thank you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stop it here. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.